Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 251. Now, last week I said that C. Thomas Howell was going to go on a highway. He's going to be on the highway to hell. Yeah, man. The Hitcher, 1986. Yeah. Rutger Howard, the late great Rutger Howard, C. Thomas Howell, Jeffrey DeMond, Jennifer Jason Leigh, as pretty as she'll ever be. Yeah, man, this movie, The Hitcher, the original Hitcher, 1986, The Hitcher. Yeah, a movie that is now celebrating its 35th anniversary. Yeah, man, this movie, I can't remember the first time I've seen this movie, but I'm glad I did. Because, this movie is quite, mm, quite the show. It is quite the experience. And one of those horror films that is not quite a horror film, but it's definitely into the horror category. Man, it really brings on a lot of fun. It brings on a lot of excitement. It brings on a lot of terror, especially when Rutger Hauer hits you with it. And most of the time, he don't even have to say anything. It's just the look he gives, and the reaction that C. Thomas Howell receives. So, this movie, yeah, it gives you quite the experience, and it gives you the terror, the terror on the road, the terror of picking up a hitchhiker. My mother told me never to do this. You know, everybody knows never to pick up a hitchhiker, but the people out there, they would lend a hand to the one that raised a thumb. So it just shows you, it just shows you whether or not you should actually trust somebody. But this kid Halsey, Jim Halsey, he's on the road. He's delivering a car from Chicago to San Diego. You know, he's on the road. He's and he pulling the all nighter. Yeah, he's tired, so he picked up this guy that was on the that was on the curb. Picked him up so because he thought that he could keep him awake. Oh boy, did he keep him awake throughout the entire duration of this movie. This kid hardly got some rest. So yeah, picked him up. They went a few miles, and everything was everything. Everything felt normal. Everything felt natural until you start to see the cracks. Until you start to see his true self emerge. That when the roadblock came up, no, before the roadblock came up, the car that picked him up before, it was just sitting up on the other side. So yeah, that's when the hitchhiker himself, John Ryder, that's what he said. Yeah, the guy that picked him up before, yeah, he cut off his legs and his arms and his head. Now you're gonna do the same to this kid. Yeah, that's when the roadblock comes up. Yeah, he got the switchblade out. Yeah, they get to the roadblock. Yeah, and then yeah, he get the switchblade out, puts it to the boy's face, and let him say 4 words. He want him to say, "I want to die." He wanted to say that. Yeah, so he made the boy say it, break it down, repeat after him. Yeah, so the boy, you see that the car, yeah, the door is ajar from a few miles back when Ozzy wanted to have him get out the car. Yeah, he was going to cut this ride short, but that's when Ryder said, "Yeah, I'm going to sit here. You're going to drive." Yeah, he closes the door, but not all the way. So yeah, when Halsey see that the door is ajar, yeah, that's when he made his move. Yeah, he pushed him out the car. So after that, man, the next day, that's when the real road to terror began. The highway to hell and everything like that. You know, everywhere this boy went, he was there. Everywhere he went, he was there. I mean, yeah, he was just, I'm here on the same road. So, in a way, he is stalking the boy, but they're on the same road. So, there's like no escape. And that's another thing, man. Even though they're on this open road, it's still a little bit claustrophobic. It's that sense of claustrophobia, you know, no escapism, you know, because it's between those two. And yeah, at some point he gets himself a truck, a pickup truck, and here he's chasing the boy down in the pickup truck, you know, hitting the back bumper. Either that or stalking a boy at the gas station. I mean, yeah, there was no way out for him. So yeah, he meets up with this girl named Nash at this off-road diner. So yeah, all covered in gasoline, but yeah, he gets he gets himself cleaned up. Nash, she's nice enough to make him something to eat. And what he don't know is that the old John Ryder, he was there too. Yeah. Also thinking he eating a burger and fries, but without looking, he pick up what was supposed to have been a fry, but it was actually a finger. Good thing he didn't take a bite of it. He looked down at it, took a good look. Oh boy. And one thing leads to another is that Halsey is being framed. He's being set up by Ryder. So yeah, now that he got cops after him, he got cops after him now. So yeah, it's just complicated all the way through. And then yeah, at another point down the road on the bus, he meets up with Nash again, and yeah, he get her involved in this. You know, so yeah, he got Nash involved. He got the cops after him, and he got this terrorizing hitchhiking killer stalking him. But I tell you though, at the end, at the very end, we get the showdown. We get the showdown between these guys. Yeah, at the police bus, Yeah, John Ryder. You know, he's in police custody, but he got the Halsey. He know that they're not gonna hold him. So yeah, he had the car turned over, pulled over, took the cop's revolver, had him get out the car. He getting the driver's seat, turn that car around, and he goes and catch up to the prison bus. Prison bus taking Ryder to jail, but he knows he's not gonna hold him. So yeah, by the time he gets up there, he already hears shots. Yeah, Ryder took out the guards. He blows out the emergency door. Yeah, he sees Halsey right there. So yeah, he going to take a nice little leap towards the windshield. Yes. Yeah, that's when we had the showdown right there, man. Yeah, take a nice little leap towards the windshield, smashes through. Halsey hits the brake. Ryder flies out, hits the pavement. Yeah, Ryder gets up. He got the 12 gauge in his hand, and he just started blasting the car as Halsey tried to start it up again. Yeah, he had just blasting certain portions of the car. Yeah, picking it off. Yeah, Halsey turns it over. Ryder dares him. Yeah, come on. Yeah, he just dares him to come at him. Yeah, come at me, bro. Come at me with the truck, bro. Yeah, Also, he gets up, hits the gas, and boom, knocks the hell out of Ryder. Once he gets out the car, walks over to him, pick up the 12 gauge, you know, check to see if he's breathing or not. Yeah, so yeah, he turns around, walks away. Fighter jumps up, throws the shackles at him. Yeah, so yeah, also yeah, cuts that sucker, turns around, blasts away. Yeah, end the nightmare right there. But yeah, that was quite a showdown though. You know, this is quite a movie. Like I said, hell of an experience. Yeah, Highway to Hell, The Road to Terror. And then we get that showdown where it just ends. It all ends just between them, man to man. Where it started on the road, where it ended right there on the road. But yeah, this is quite a movie though. Quite a movie, you know. Yeah, that sense of escapism, trying to escape, can't escape. They're on the same road, so yeah, there's no way he can go. He went through a lot of shit just to avoid him. But at the end, he had to face him. And yeah, it ended up in his favor. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Too bad the ones that came after it wasn't up to par. But this is great stuff, man. Great stuff. I tell you though, what happened to poor Nash though? Yeah, that was just a predicament that it was nothing anyone could do really. I mean, yeah, she. Ooh. But yeah, this movie gotta give it real good for solid 4 out of 5. That's my review, Jack. And I'm sticking to it. Now, next week. Next week. Oh boy. Next week it's gonna be big. Very big. Large, colossal. The familiar ape that we all know. Well, we're gonna pay a little visit to his island to see what's really going on over there. So yeah, keep it locked right here for that. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is